Hi, my name is Yana, and I had a boudoir session with Eye Candy Boudoir in Austin, Texas back in May of 2021. To understand my transformation, you kind of have to understand my past a little bit. When I was 23, I was a health nut. I would go and jog or exercise on my lunch break, come back, eat a salad, led a very healthy, active lifestyle. And then one day I went on a run and my foot went numb, and then it progressed to my whole leg, now my whole right side. I was diagnosed sometime later with multiple sclerosis. I've been put on all kinds of medications, tried this, tried that, saw what worked for me. And over the course of figuring out how to stop my pain and the progression of this disease, as you can see, I gained a ton of weight. It was really, really hard for me coming from being kind of like a health nut to being overweight and seeing people's looks and having children comment and say, "Oh my gosh, you're so big." It was very hurtful. And I try to be a positive, upbeat person. And I try to tell other women, love yourself. I'm very pro body positivity and self-love and all of that. However, I felt like a hypocrite in my own body because I couldn't even look at myself in the mirror sometimes. So at the behest of my friend, I went ahead and tried to have this boudoir session. I was really nervous. I was terrified, and I've seen women who have shared their photos online. I'm like, there's no way these are ever seeing the light of day anywhere. But I went in there, and Jennifer made me feel super comfortable. I wanted to basically go over there with cover up, big old sweater or whatever. And she said, no, let's try this outfit. And when I got the images, I couldn't believe that was me. I just couldn't believe it. I'm like, who is this beautiful chick? Who is she? That's not me. So it has been many, many, many years before I could see myself like this. And I would have never, ever before this ever thought of sharing any type of pictures of myself online, let alone boudoir pictures. But after having the session, you cannot tell me I'm not beautiful. I'm gorgeous, and I have Jennifer to thank for that, and Eye Candy Boudoir, because I could not see it for myself. My husband would tell me, and other people would tell me, "Oh yeah," and I'm like, "Well, what do you know? What do you know? Like, do you see this? Do you see this?" But they do see it. It was me that wasn't seeing. And so I allowed Jennifer to share my boudoir photos online. And every day I wake up and I'm like, man, you're gorgeous. Let's have a gorgeous day, gorgeous. And you start picking out the things that make you unique and that you love about yourself, it's very, very empowering and life-changing, and it's really improved my life for the better. And anyone, if you're on the fence, just do it. Don't think about it, just do it. Because if you think about it and you overanalyze it, you'll never do it. And then you'll never get the confidence, and you'll never have this awakening experience of, oh, well, I was wrong. I am beautiful. Everyone else was right when they said I was beautiful. I just didn't see it for myself.
It's something that I always wanted to do, but I was always kind of nervous. I was like, I can never look that pretty. Like, my body's not like them. Like, they look so gorgeous. Like, that can never be me. Like, they're so confident and they're so comfortable with their body and in themselves. And I've never felt that way. Like, that comfortable in myself. you know, to take pictures, and especially to take pictures in lingerie. This is something I've always wanted to do, but I've been so scared. So, like, I'm so happy I did it. And honestly, Jennifer is the best. Like, she made me feel so comfortable. Like, I felt like, I don't know, almost like she was part of my family or something. Like, I was so comfortable with her. Like, I didn't feel self-conscious, or I didn't worry. Like, she just has this calming effect. Like, just, she's very comfortable. And that was a big thing for me, is feeling comfortable, because you almost feel vulnerable. But it was honestly the best experience. If you've never done one, do it. After seeing those pictures, I was like, holy shit, I can look like that. Like, having your makeup done and your hair done, and just this feeling of, wow, I am freaking sexy. So if you've never done one, do it. It's the best experience. Especially at Eye Candy, I had so much fun. I felt so comfortable. It was the best thing I've ever done.
Honey, I had a beautiful time. Miss Jennifer is the photographer, and when I tell you she knows her stuff, she knows her stuff. I was skeptical at first because I'm a plus size woman, and sometimes we can be a little self conscious about our bodies and how we feel, how we look in certain things. When I tell you she made me feel comfortable, ladies, I ain't never wore no bodysuit, honey. No lingerie bodysuit. I bet not. When I tell you, I put the bodysuits, I put, the little outfits on and felt so sexy, and just, it was an amazing experience. Something that I probably should have done a long time ago. However, hey, it is what it is. I am glad that I took the opportunity to do this with Miss Jennifer. I definitely will do it again. Overall, the entire experience gets a number one. If that ain't high enough, they get a 10, honey. They get a 10 plus 10 plus 10, okay? It was a wonderful experience, and I definitely encourage you ladies to get you a boudoir experience, even if it's just for yourself. I did this for myself for my birthday, and I'm so glad I did, and I'm definitely gonna do another one. I can't wait until the pictures and things come out. So I encourage you, hit Miss Jennifer up on Facebook, Eye Candy Boudoir Experience, and honey, get your man, your boyfriend, your boo thing, whoever, get him some eye candy, girl, and have a good time while you doing it.
I have always admired the style of photography, and have looked at many photographers and photos online. And I always thought to myself, someday when I lose weight, I'm going to do that. When my kids get a little older, when my belly gets a little flatter, when my arms get a little tighter. I kept telling myself there was always a reason not to do it, because I didn't feel like I had a perfect body, or a body style that was conducive to doing these pictures. I didn't feel sexy or confident enough to do them. But when I came across Jennifer and Eye Candy, I realized there was women of all different body types and shapes and sizes. And I decided finally I will do it. I'm just going to take the leap and do it. I've always wanted to. And you know what? I've been talking about I'm going to lose weight for years, and it hasn't happened. And I just need to go ahead and try it and do the photos and see what I gain from them and how they turn out. The whole time I was there, Jennifer made it wonderful. She was good at directing me. I didn't need to know how to smile, how to pose, how to look sexy. She did all of it. She was very sweet and direct with me on what to do. And I listened and I followed the instructions to the best that I could. And when I saw the pictures, I was shocked and amazed. I couldn't believe that was me. I couldn't believe that's what my body looked like. I couldn't believe how sexy and beautiful and confident I looked, and how me feeling comfortable with her portrayed through my photos. And I just felt so good about myself through the whole process and afterwards. For anyone who has thought to themselves, that they're not going to do this because they're not sexy enough, they don't know how to pose, they don't know how to model, they want to lose weight. I tell you to throw all your inhibitions aside and just do it. Do it. You will feel so confident. You'll feel so beautiful, so sexy. And even after, it carries on with you. Don't put it off anymore. Just be proud of who you are and what you look like, and be confident in that, and allow yourself to take on this experience and see how wonderful it can be for you and life-changing.
So I was having a lot of self-esteem issues due to my recent breast cancer diagnosis and mastectomy. So I came to do this so that I can better appreciate my body as the way it is now and accept it and encompass it. And so I reached out to Eye Candy and came, and they did Jennifer did an amazing job with the photos and made me feel sexy again for my husband, because I have gained weight and then lost parts, and with her assistance, with never doing anything like this before, always wanting to, but had reservations after having my mastectomy surgery, she has put my worries at ease and made me feel comfortable with my body. Yeah. I would definitely recommend this to anyone who is having self-esteem issues with their body or doubt of how they look, because when I looked in the mirror, I did not see what I saw today, and it's definitely given me a boost of confidence and helps me feel like I am a woman again. Which I didn't think was possible. And so I will be coming again once I finish my reconstruction and get everything the way it should be, or improved. I will be coming back and doing this again. I definitely recommend Eye Candy Boudoir photos to anybody out there who is wanting to feel better about themselves, or just to do something special for yourself, for your husband.
When I was getting ready for my boudoir shoot with Eye Candy, it was already a little empowering, because she gave me a schedule, I guess you could say, a guide with very encouraging messages in it, and a suggestion of when to schedule some self-care, some pampering, to get myself ready and kind of in the mindset for the shoot. I am a big girl. I've got a little extra sand in my hourglass, if you know what I mean. But I kind of stopped worrying what people were thinking about how I looked. And if I felt confident or happy or sexy or whatever in my outfit, I was going to wear it and not really care what people thought. And it's been a long time since I felt like that. Even at home, I noticed, I'd wander around in my towel after my shower, or just wander around naked, and I didn't feel like I needed to cover up. I didn't have to hide my body from my husband, because I felt still just, I had that confidence, and I still felt like a goddess. And I had my shoot, oh goodness, June, 4 months ago now. And I still have that feeling going on. If you're debating about having a shoot, but you want to wait until you reach your weight loss goal, or, your husband's kind of about you doing it, just do it. He's going to love the new you. And now is the time, not when you reach your weight loss goal. it's confident boosting now. Yeah, it's probably one of my favorite things that I've done for myself in a very, very long time.